Am I the asshole for making my boyfriend leave a restaurant because of his weird order? I, 23F, have been dating my boyfriend, Chris, 25M, for a year, and I knew early on that he had some bizarre eating habits. The man puts ketchup on everything: steak, eggs, sushi. Once he even dipped a chocolate chip cookie in it. I thought it was just one of those quirky things, but lately it's been getting harder to ignore, especially in public. Last weekend, we went to a fancy seafood restaurant, the kind where the waiter describes the food like it's an art piece, and the portions are small but expensive. Chris ordered lobster pasta, which sounded amazing, but then, just as the waiter was about to leave, he casually added, "Oh, and can I get a side of ketchup?" The waiter hesitated. We don't usually serve ketchup with seafood." Chris just grinned. "That's okay, I'll still take some." The waiter looked a little uncomfortable but nodded and left. When he returned, he placed a small dish of ketchup next to Chris, who immediately picked it up and, without hesitation, poured the entire thing all over his lobster pasta. I felt my stomach drop. The dish was practically swimming in red sauce. I glanced around and sure enough, people were staring. The couple at the table next to us exchanged looks, whispered something, and then chuckled. I suddenly felt like everyone in the restaurant was looking at us. I leaned over and whispered, "Can you not do this in a place like this?" Chris just laughed. "What's the big deal? It's just food." I whispered back, "It's embarrassing. People are staring." He shrugged. "Let them stare. I'm not doing anything wrong." At that point, I was mortified. I could feel my face heating up and the secondhand embarrassment was unbearable. I told him, "Either stop with the weird combinations, or we leave." He rolled his eyes and went back to eating like nothing was wrong. That was it for me. I quietly stood up, pulled out my wallet, left enough money to cover my half of the meal, and walked out of the restaurant. Later, Chris texted me furious. He said I embarrassed him by making a scene and treating his food preferences like a problem. He said he should be able to eat whatever he wants without being judged, and that I was being shallow and controlling. But honestly, I don't think I was wrong for expecting some level of basic social awareness in a fancy restaurant. Am I the asshole?